so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The lyric scientist lab.
It's cold, folks.
He's a bitch.
I'm not a bitch. You're a bitch.
I don't know. What does the chat say?
Well, welcome, chat, and welcome all to the 321st episode of the Mad Scientist Lab podcast with Jared, Lee, and RJ. And, yes, no, I don't care what anybody says. It's cold. There's this gigantic storm front coming across, like, half the country right now. And some places are going to get astronomical snow totals. Us, I don't know. We never know. You know, being a weatherman is probably the safest job in the world.
No, it's not.
I would think it is to some level of degree.
It was negative 18 when I went outside this morning. It finally got up to negative 4 at the moment. You're insane.
That is nuts.
Fuck that.
That is. Oh, and you know,
my camera's so goddamn bright.
So in not only that, I'm assuming that is Epic there in the chat.
Yeah,
what's
of
up?
Of course.
What I was going to say, he actually texted me earlier this week, and there is a winter advisory in that general area for exploding trees. That is
I saw that. It's not really scientifically fucking sound, but okay.
So I didn't really look.
It
much
happens, but they don't explode. Like
so
they crack more than anything.
So what does the wood just become cracked or chipped?
Yeah, it cracks open because what happens when fucking water freezes, which water is in trees.
That is correct.
It expands. Also, if the sun was out and the temperature drops really quickly because the sun went down,
that's fair.
That means nothing. The tree's not gonna have time to adjust to that. So that's where that comes from. But they're not fucking Michael Mann blowing up and shit.
I don't know, man. When I first heard of an exploding tree, I was literally thinking about Behind Enemy Lines with what is it? Gene Hackman and I think it's Owen Wilson.
He said it is mostly fruit and nut trees due to their excessive amount of water in them. What did I just say?
Fruit and nut trees.
Which most trees are fruit trees.
I mean, it's fair. I mean, most things do grow.
If they have flowers, they produce fruit.
Well, I mean, we're doing a little bit of learning here in the early stages of this episode. No, but I just thought that was fascinating. And then, yes, my mind did. I wouldn't say Michael Mann level of exploding trees.
That's what's going around the internet.
Well, if we get some good memes out of it, I'll be okay with it. However, what I was gonna say though is I did kind of picture just like this tree exploding and there being an explosion and like ice darts flying everywhere and shit like that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you think of an explosion, you think of, Michael Mann or some just gigantic Hollywood level of explosion.
I got other things going through my head, but go ahead, keep going.
But what I was going to say is, so there's this giant storm front coming through like half the country, and it's really cold outside. All right, so wherever you are, if you're listening, if you're watching this on this upcoming Monday, when we drop it on YouTube, which is when our area is supposed to be kind of blanketed, maybe this episode will keep you guys warm inside. All right, that's the goal. You're stuck. You got your snow day. You don't have to go to work. They've already declared like a state of emergency, in here and in various other places.
State of emergency here? I didn't hear.
Yeah, it happened on Thursday. I think it is.
Are you sure that was here though?
Yes,
I thought that was further north.
No. Well, Virginia, D.C., and Maryland did each governor.
State of emergency. Like what? Just because it's cold? Like,
well, I would assume just with the guesstimation of the snow totals in various regions. I mean, a foot of snow is a lot for I think anybody, but I would think more so. And you know how people in this area drive when the weather's in.
They fucking are shitty drivers.
So I think it's just trying to be as precautious as possible. I mean, we could wake up, Monday morning and there could be a beach ball going by our window for all we know. And it's like, hey, spring training's coming, for all we know.
I'd much rather that.
Yes, I would agree.
Damn it, last year I got away from a snowstorm. Fuck.
But I will say, I don't mind the snow as long as it's nothing that is going to cripple us for days on end.
Well, that's the thing. Motherfuckers out here buying. Somebody had pictures last night of fucking Safeway. I guess it's the one down the street. and like all the fucking frozen meats were fucking sold out. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's funny you say that. It's funny you
it's
say
like,
that.
bruh. And then they was like, hey, you got enough toilet paper? Like, I got 25 rolls if you need some. I'm like, bro, I got 3 rolls of toilet paper. If 3 rolls of toilet paper don't last me through fucking a couple of days of a fucking storm, then
You have a problem.
Yeah, well, I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Some napkins or some shit.
Paper towel. Well, you don't want to flush paper towel. That'll get clogged.
I do it all the time.
Oh man, you got to be.
If I run out and I haven't been to the store,
you got to do what you got to do. I understand that aspect. Please be careful doing so. No, it's funny you say that people are hoarding. My mom went over. She actually went shopping a little early, but this was yesterday. So yesterday was Friday. Obviously today's Saturday. This is the ground beef section in Wegmans. I'm gonna hold it up here to the camera. You guys can probably vaguely see that is empty, completely gone. All right,
that's fucking crazy.
And isn't that nuts, man? You know,
you're not gonna need. Well, I mean, if you're making chili, fine. But everybody's making fucking chili.
I guess so. I mean, chili is. I mean, it's snowing.
Actually, I don't need ground beef because we'll figure something out.
You know what's funny though is
Plus, I order my shit from my farm, so fuck that.
Well, I was gonna say.
You gotta tell me about those eggs. By the way,
they were delicious. Yeah, but what I was gonna say is that believe it or not, somebody that I went to high school with posted the other day that they went to the grocery store by your house. And was like, hey, I was walking in here expecting not to find anything. Luckily, everybody, like, they were restocking everything. And so
that place stays stocked.
So that's a good thing.
I always go late when they're restocking everything.
So she was just kind of complimenting the fact that the staff and everybody was just keeping up. Because she said the whole place was packed.
Oh, well, I didn't think about that.
And whatnot. So just if you're local.
Yeah, I never go there until probably a half hour before they close.
I mean, sometimes that is the best time to go.
Well, it's like 10:30 because they close at 11, and I'm sure they probably like, oh, here it is, motherfucker. But I know what I'm going in there for, and I know what I'm coming out with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I would also be in the same breath as well that those guys, whatever their closing down procedure is they don't have to clean.
No, they don't got to do shit.
Yeah, so
because somebody's doing that all day.
I would only be upset if I had to clean something, and then people came in. Then it's just like, oh, you got to re-clean it. That's kind of like.
I think they got to wipe down the registers and shit.
I mean, minor stuff like that, I'm sure, but I'm just talking about just doing some egregious or outrageous.
Yeah, grocery stores stay clean. They have to clean. I used to work in my first job. Well, my second job was at Giant, the one that's no longer here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was pushing the carts, and then I don't know, whatever the person on the inside, they have to do all the mopping of the floors and the back all that. I think they call it a porter.
Okay.
So it was like the cart person, which I started out as, and then started doing some porter shit. Fucking the cart shit was cool. I talked about this like a month ago or two. The cart shit was cool because I got tips all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So I always had a pocket full of cash.
Yeah, no, dude. Getting tips is awesome.
And especially around the holidays and when it's cold out here and you're helping people put their shit in their car, they'll be like, oh, thank you so much.
Hey, man. Whatever works your best. But since Epic's in here, Epic, I got a question for you, buddy.
That was a long time ago, so people were nicer back then.
They probably were. I don't doubt it for 1 second. What I was going to say is, hey, man, when I guess a storm of this magnitude comes through,
they don't know nothing about no fucking hectic shit. They're good.
No, but I want to know if people actually hoard things at the stores up there where snow is more prevalent throughout the year.
Ain't no fucking way. They hunt and shit, so they got fucking meat in their freezer. And I don't know. He can tell you. But.
Yeah, no, well, that's why I was just curious because I feel like since we're kind of in more of a city-like area, people in.
We're definitely more suburban than rural. I hate saying that word.
It's a hard word. Rural.
I can say pretty much every other word, and I can even roll my R's in Spanish. But rural, I sound like a fucking...
Dude, it sounds like you got a mouthful of something.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. So all in all, if you're out this weekend, or please just stay warm and stay safe. When snow gets crazy, snow gets crazy. But again, back to what I initially brought up, I don't mind snow. Again, as long as it doesn't take 3 days for it to get out of our way, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. The only way that it takes that long usually is if it's like, think about it like in the summer or spring, when you get like those days of like where it's like 3 days in a row of fucking rain.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of what it is, but it's just colder outside, so it falls in snow.
Yeah, that's fair. And I will go out on a limb and say I enjoy the snow more than the rain.
There's always plenty of vegetables and healthy foods if you eat that cardboard. Well, yeah, you're supposed to eat it. You're supposed to eat it because you get your fiber from it, not from Activia, apparently.
Probiotics.
This motherfucker. That was funny.
My
freezer is full of fish and venison. See, and you didn't pack none. You didn't send none down here.
Well, maybe you just got it today.
No,
you don't,
because he's been fishing. Was what was that, like 2 weeks ago?
Well,
and deer hunting season was a couple months. That was like November, December.
November, December. Now it's January. Well, it's almost February. We're getting through the winter. We're getting there.
Very slowly.
I know, but
I got one more trip in March.
I would say I feel
not
like
one more.
I feel like once we get through this, whatever this is, I think we're kind of home free.
Yeah, up there is probably still deer hunting season.
Maybe we'll get
spring.
Maybe we'll get some snow in February. Who knows? But
what the fuck? Why would you say that?
I'm just saying maybe. Like I don't know.
I don't fucking bro. I despise snow.
Oh, okay. Like I don't mind it.
It's because you're white.
Maybe. Well, I'm sure there's people of other ethnicities that enjoy snow as well.
Not really.
Can we Google some shit like this?
Maybe. Look, I will give you this. Maybe, because I've been around a few Hispanic people in my lifetime. Maybe some of them, but they also tend to think of themselves as white.
Oh, well,
some of them.
Don't ask me.
But then they fuck around and find out that that's not the case.
What I was going to say, though, before we go any further, I do want to pop this bottle open, and I mean this soda bottle, not alcohol, not here. What I was going to say is...
White with a hard H.
Yeah. White.
That's funny.
What I was going to say is this is the second bottle of soda branded from the Fallout series given to us by our fellow viewer and listener, Dylan. Thank you, buddy. This week we are trying Nuka-Cola Quantum, okay? I'm kind of curious as to what this tastes like, just obviously because it is this very bright blue.
It looks like it tastes like blue.
It looks like it tastes like blue as well.
I bet you that shit is fucking red or blue dye 14 or some shit.
I bet you it tastes like orange soda almost.
So why you do that?
So let me, obviously it's not a twist off. I'm going to use this handmade
my God,
bottle opener. Made in Africa, okay? Can't forget about this.
Maybe you can bring us some warm weather. Jesus.
Yeah, right? And it's...
RJ hasn't drank real beer in so long that he doesn't even know how to use a bottle opener.
The bottle
Actually,
opener...
that is a twist off. You just weak.
It's not a twist off.
I'm looking at the top of the thing. It is.
It's got a... That's like a suction pad.
No, bro. Look at the top of the bottle.
Oh.
See the grooves?
Well, I gripped
Those
it.
are threads.
I understand threads, but they could... No. Anyway, I had to use this handmade wooden giraffe bottle opener made in Africa. All right.
Did you scan the QR code last
You know what? I did not, so please keep that.
Oh, my God.
I do apologize. Well, that's why we got more than one bottle. So
I bet it tastes like Mountain Dew. Yeah, the blue Mountain Dew.
You know
Why'd
what?
you smell it?
I was just trying to
This
smell it.
motherfucker just put his boogers in it before he's about to pour my glass.
I did not put my booger. I took a whiff. No homo.
I don't know why that would be homo, but okay.
All right.
Whatever you do in your time, buddy.
Sorry, I'm clinking and clacking all over here.
Smells like Mountain Dew.
It kind of
Well,
does.
the ice is throwing it off.
Let's try.
Oh, fuck. I was drinking this. I can't really taste it.
Well, I don't know what this tastes like, actually. Hold
It
on.
doesn't taste like much, I'll tell you that. Yeah, it doesn't taste like a lot. What is it supposed to be?
I do not know. It's not bad by any means.
Distinct bluish glow. Okay, blah blah blah. Nuka-Cola. I don't know. It just that's some Fallout shit. That's what that is.
It has the after effects of like a orange or a grape soda to me.
You gotta do it like wine. Watch.
What?
Yeah, it's very. It's like a light orange soda.
Yeah. I just watched Jared. What was it? That's how you drink your wine.
Well, to get the flavoring in it.
Well, I don't know how to. I don't know. I don't want to attempt to do that because I don't want to spit soda
Well,
all over the
you
place.
suck in, not blow out.
I know, but I'm gonna
Pause.
Yeah, I'm gonna not do this on air. I will attempt this off air so that way I can practice.
This one also, you can tell that has less sugar in it than the last one.
Yeah, this isn't bad though. This isn't bad.
Out.
Oh yes, pinky's out. I've got my pinky out.
Yeah, with your fucking old lady teacup.
Yes, I figured since I'd go with
One lump or two, sir.
I went with the old cup because that's what the Steelers like to, hire as old, washed people.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
I heard about that.
Man,
I can't wait to see that shit.
man.
Ooh,
Just when
talk
we had,
about being the fucking, the fall to the bottom is hard. I told you it was coming.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Many years ago, I was like, hey, no, it wasn't many. It was probably 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, hey, man, it's probably about that time.
No, it's not that time. The only thing.
Look, I'll put it this way. Probably the biggest Steelers fan I know, he's definitely a bigger Steelers fan than you, has also come to realize.
Don't worry.
Because he told me how many games he went to last year. I was like, motherfucker. He was like, I only went to 7. I was like, bro, that's damn near half the season.
I mean, he probably had good seats. I'd go if I could.
I mean, he had his normal seats.
Yeah, but still, they're good seats. I feel like whenever we go to games with him or just that crowd of folks.
He just knows where to get them.
Oh, yeah, but still. But that makes the experience that much better. I mean, especially if you got to travel for the game, too.
I don't think I didn't really mind watching the game there. It was definitely a better experience than fucking FedEx / whatever, Northwest, whatever it's called now.
Well, I will say I've been to Northwest Stadium a couple times. Well, I've actually been to a
When?
handful.
Recently? Like when they changed the name?
No, not since they changed the name.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, I'm just saying like throughout my life. I've been there enough.
The Steelers are the Cowboys of the AFC. Exactly.
Well, we are now. We got their coach.
I know. That's what we're talking about.
God, dude, why is this happening to me, dude? It's
You
like
know,
the worst.
And then
I
I
saw
heard
that earlier, and I laid in my bed for like 10 minutes. I was like, why?
And then I heard there's rumors, but then he apparently he said he's not coming back. But apparently the Commanders were trying to get Tomlin.
Yeah, but I don't think I could see. I know a lot of teams would probably want him, and I would entertain that idea. But I really think he's done coaching completely.
Yeah, I mean,
really do.
19 years is at the NFL level is fucking insane.
That's a lifetime.
Yeah,
dude.
like yeah, and then like watching your kids grow, bro. Like I don't think people realize. Again, it's that same thing where we're always thinking that we know better. Like especially when it comes to football, fans always think they know better than the people there. And it's like, y'all ain't never put in the amount of work that these people put in, no matter what position on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. And I'm not one of those people that wanted Mike Tomlin fired. Did I think things were getting stale? Obviously, yes. But at the same time, I don't mind keeping him around. He's a good coach.
I don't think what people are realizing is that the game has changed a lot.
It has.
And even the few games that I watched this year, and I was like, all right, people aren't really relying on the running game anymore. And then somebody was saying the other day, it was like, oh, it's about a mobile quarterback, this, that, and everything. I was like, yeah, it was for a minute, and I think that's going away too.
Yeah, I don't
because fucking defensive players are fast as shit too now.
Yeah, some defenses, even though they lost, the Texans, defense is incredible or was incredible this past season. Obviously, they're no longer in the playoffs. I'm going to tell you, if C.J. Stroud was remotely good, they would probably be the scariest team in the NFL.
Well, yeah, I heard he choked.
Oh, dude, he played horribly. And I know the Steelers lost to this team, which is fine. That's how the game works. But I feel like we would have been just a better matchup for the Pats. Not saying we would have won or anything like that. I couldn't have seen us going really farther past that, to be honest with you, just with the way things are on our team. But
Nah, I don't think that offense was up for it.
No, dude. Our offense has been dink and dunk for 5-6 years, man. It's been bad. So
I called it.
So what I was gonna say is, I will.
As soon as y'all lost Ben, that was a wrap.
I will say this.
As much as I hate Ben, but
I'm gonna give Mike McCarthy a chance. The only reason I say that is because he is an offensive-minded coach. I know he didn't have a ton of success in Dallas, obviously.
well, who really will have fucking success in that
And
fucking
I
shitty
understand
franchise?
that Jerry Jones was a huge thorn in his side. Apparently, this is stuff I read.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Motherfucker still thinks he knows how to fucking create a team. I don't know. I think he just got lucky those years with a lot of those players, with
It's
Aikman
possible.
and Emmett and
Like Michael Irvin and
Michael
all
Irvin. Yeah, he had a good run. He just, I don't know, he just got lucky but I think that's every team. Like,
Yeah,
you have to. I meant to send you this thing today. This girl, I guess she studies statistics, but then like she doing like creating models of like these different things, and one of them was she was like, I wanted to see like with the. It's hard for me to explain. I should have sent it to you so you could get your interpretation of it too. Basically, she was trying to see how, like, what teams are the best depending on where they spend their money.
Yeah.
Like whether they spend, if they're heavy on the offense side or they're heavy on the defense side, or if they're balanced. And I don't remember where the Steelers were, but like, the Cowboys were in the area where they spent too much money on their offense, and they were the standout. They were the worst because they spent so much money on their offense. And then I forgot who was at the top. I think it was the Texans. The Texans were in the good quadrant because they spent their money all around. And then on the other side, you have like the Browns. They're just spending money. Or I can't remember what it was. I wish I fucking saved it because I'm not explaining it near as well as she did. But it was interesting to see that it was like, oh no, there's no way out for some of these teams because there's no way to balance it out after you get so deep into one direction.
Yeah, and that a lot of our money's been invested into our defense in recent years.
Yeah, and it's been like that for years.
So getting the offensive side of the ball going. Here, put it this way. I think one of the reasons I didn't want Mike McCarthy, and I liked having Aaron Rodgers this year, it was cool, but I don't need him to come back. I'm ready to have a young quarterback and just let him try, dude. I mean, we had Kenny Pickett for 2 years. Obviously, that didn't work out for us, but we had a horrible offensive coordinator at the time.
I don't know. I think people are just always trying to get the fucking hit the home run all the fucking time. It's like, bro, again, you got to have balance.
Yeah, well, and you got to develop. That's a part of coaching. Take what you have and see what you can, do with it and things of that nature. But I'm just ready for the Steelers to start fresh, like on the field, and just like schematically as well, like because they still play football like it's 1969.
Yep.
And like you were saying not that long ago, the game has evolved, man.
Yep. And because of the rule changes and shit like that.
So the games tomorrow are going to be pretty good. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Sucks that I can't go out because it's going to be fucking snowy everywhere.
But those games, what? It's 3 and 6:30, 6:30, I think. So like some afternoon games. But we're going to see who's going to the Super Bowl. And then apparently,
I wish I had saved that fucking TikTok.
And then, we're going to crown a new champion. We're going to be like, oh, my God. And then we're going to wait through the offseason, watch baseball, and then wait for football to start again. And that's how the cycle continues, my friend.
I don't know who they are. I've heard the names. You said Jordan Nelson and Eddie Lacy about to come out of retirement for you.
No. I need young talent on the team. I have no.
Get yourself some Philip Rogers action. Philip Rivers. I don't know where Rogers came from.
Well, you know what's crazy is the Bills interviewed him yesterday to be their head coach.
He just fucking played he just played
for the Colts. Yeah, dude. Philip Rivers just like a month and a half ago was coaching a high school football team.
Then back in the NFL playing fucking starting quarterback again. And now he's fucking interviewing for head coach.
Yeah, and
that's crazy. For the Bills?
Yeah, the Bills fired their coach. And I think it was not a smart move.
That's interesting.
I don't think it was a smart move.
I mean, that's interesting because he'll be able to what's the quarterback's name?
Josh Allen?
Yeah, he'll be able to kind of like, hey, bro, this is what you need to get over the hump. Wait, did Phillip Rivers? He never got over the hump though.
No, he didn't. Unfortunately, I mean, dude had a cannon for an arm. But what I was gonna say,
he followed up one of the best.
But at the same time, dude, you know,
don't try to fucking dismiss Drew Brees like that.
I'm not dismissing Drew Brees at all.
But yeah, okay.
I wasn't even remotely thinking about Drew Brees.
One of the best to ever do it.
I was not even remotely doubting that. I don't know where that idea came from in your head.
Because you just didn't even acknowledge what I said. That's why.
Well, because I was about to talk about the game that led to the firing.
I don't care about all that.
But I'm just saying, Josh Allen, dude, he's 0-7 in overtime games, right? I will say the Bills, he is the Buffalo Bills team. Like, without Josh Allen, they don't really have much. So I really don't think Josh Allen has the best supporting cast around him, and he's still able to make things happen. It's just unfortunate that they just seem to stall out in the bigger games, or just something crazy happens to where they lose by a kick or it goes into overtime. Yeah, 7 overtime games. He's 0-7 in overtime. It's nuts. So that leads to the question.
Okay, you're getting way too excited about football talk.
Well, we were talking about it, so I just wanted
I know. Bruh.
But what I was going to say is...
I'm trying to find that chick.
Are we going to, at any point in time, just be like, hey, maybe this guy's not a good quarterback just because he hasn't won these games? Just throwing that out there. But again, I don't think the Bills should have fired their coach because, one, he took him to the playoffs 8 out of his 9 seasons, and they hadn't been to the playoffs in 17 years. And yeah, so I just don't think it was a good move. I think that's like more of a front office issue. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm done.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, well, I just wanted to give my thoughts on that. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking nature of everything. Oh, God, never mind. When you go, don't go there. What else? Oh, are you caught up on Fallout, by the way?
I am.
I am too.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, man. I like it. I just, I'm trying. I've been trying to see how it applies to the video game. I think it's just they're just using different parts of the video game.
Yeah, they're using different aspects of the lore and story, and they're
the story that's going on isn't like really a story in the games. There's just parts like New Vegas. Oh, New Vegas is here. Yeah, they're doing this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's basically the backdrop. All the characters and the factions that you see, are all derived.
Those are just characters, right?
Yeah,
you can play those characters.
No. In New Vegas, you can essentially.
No. I'm just saying in Fallout in general.
Yes. No, not those factions. You can join those factions, but you're your own character, if that makes any sense.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. So you can be the guy, the mech suits or whatever.
Yes, and the Brotherhood of Steel and all that.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I actually have a mech suit in my Fallout 4 playthrough. They're really cool because, they're really cool because over time you can upgrade the armor on them and shit like that, and just I guess the cooldown time for your weapons to where you become like god tier kind of. It's really neat. But the show overall, I like it a lot. I still think it's probably one of the best game adaptations.
Okay, so why do you think that? Because you said that before, and I was like, I don't know, because you didn't like season 2 of The Last of Us.
I just think they get the overall vibe of the show down really well, translating it from the game onto television.
How come they make some of the characters seem like doofuses?
That's because that's how the world of Fallout really is. That's how they are in the game.
Oh, so it's like a goofy...
Yeah, you're going to always... There is a little bit of... it doesn't take itself seriously all the time.
And what's the big deal about this little fucking glowy stick thing?
Well, that's its own story in general. It has some implications from New Vegas. I haven't played New Vegas in a super ass long time.
Well, I'm not saying necessarily New Vegas. I'm talking about in the world of Fallout in general.
Well, it essentially, it's like, I think like Lifeblood or something along those lines.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because like you can get different things to like heal up and okay.
So
like old boy got the uranium.
Yeah.
And then he chose not. I actually started to see like how this could be a part of the game. Like
Yeah.
he chose not to be a part of that faction,
Yeah, pretty much.
but he still healed them.
Yeah, so the Fallout really is a game about choices too, because there's so many different factions and they all intertwine into.
I did notice that in season 2. I was like, okay, this is like a choose your own adventure type thing, and I could start to see how it would play out in a video game. Like, oh, I'm the ghoul character, and I'm on this mission to do this. What do I do next? And sometimes he'll be like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah, and the fun thing about Fallout is that there are real consequences to your choices. So if you are friendly with two factions, and then one of them's like, hey, you got to take these guys out, kind of thing. What you'll do is you'll create a completely different story arc by betraying that faction. You can't go into their general areas anymore where you normally would. You'd be set out to get killed.
So like, old boy can't go back to the Brotherhood now.
No, the Brotherhood.
And that's why he left the mech suit behind.
Yeah. So you
like
can't,
those things are tracked.
Yeah, so the Brotherhood of Steel would basically like banish him for life, and so it's one of those things where it has different endings based upon like the core concept of whatever world they're in. So it's just it adds a ton of replay value to it and things of that nature. But I think, again, the reason I think it's one of the best shows in general, I just think it translates from the game to the TV very well. I just think they nail the whole vibe of the world. Overall, the story is going to be the story, but the world and the characters themselves, it's like, oh, yeah, this makes me really feel like I'm playing Fallout. And that's not knocking The Last of Us or anything like that.
Sounds like it.
I'm not.
Yeah, Landman finished.
Yeah, I started watching that too. I am actually on the 4th or 5th episode of the first season.
Yeah. It's only 10 episodes each one.
I will say this. I haven't watched Billy Bob Thornton in something in a long time. Forgot he's a pretty goddamn good actor.
Yeah, when the first season came out, it was like, oh, yeah, fucking Billy. I haven't seen Billy Bob in a while.
And I will say this. His character that he portrays, Tommy, it's pretty wild. And I guess the relationship he has with his daughter, I think is a little, I don't want to say it's weird. I think it's just.
It's like that at the beginning, but
yeah,
you'll start to see that's just the way that I guess rich people are. I don't know how to explain it.
No, and I was kind of thinking along those lines too, because it wasn't anything. I just wasn't kind of like expecting it, but it's okay. No big deal. But
you know what it is, because you're attracted to her, and then he's like, "Oh, hey, honey," and he's like, "But that's his daughter."
Yeah, and I'm just like, "Well, what's going on here?" What's going on here? So I think Jared that hit the nail on the head with that. But in terms of the whole oil business thing and just like the oil rigs and I don't know, it's pretty fascinating.
I can't remember the physics. Is the lawyer there yet?
The lawyer is there. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, she's already explaining, or he's already explaining to her like the real deal.
Yeah, and she's like, well, you violate all these laws.
Yeah, but he's like, well, oil is in everything, which it makes you think, like, it is very, and it gets, even in the second season, it gets way more cutthroat. So, apparently that's, like, the real, how the oil business is. So you can imagine why we're kidnapping presidents and shit.
It is pretty crazy because he cut his the tip of his pinky off for no reason. I was just like, oh, what's going on here? And he just got up and he's like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But so far I am enjoying it. So thanks for putting me onto it. And I saw somebody else post on Facebook the other day about it, like, hey, I'm about to start season 2 at Landman or something like that. And I was like, you know what, Jared, let me just check this out. Just because I do want to watch some newer things, and that's actually being on Paramount for a minute because I actually went through Prime initially.
Well, one more thing before you switch on that.
Sure.
The other thing about Landman is it's not your typical Taylor Sheridan thing where you're going to get people fighting and shooting each other all the time. It's a different flow of show, and you see it more in the second season. But I like that because not everything has to be fucking shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
No, and I 100% agree with that. That shit gets very, very tiring and gets played out.
Yeah.
I will 100% agree with you there. So anything that's different without being over the top, I'm cool with. Where they're not doing too much to get your attention, if that makes any sense. The writing speaks for itself. That's what I was trying to get at. No, but while I was stumbling through Prime, I stumbled upon this hidden gem that I didn't know was out.
Prime or Paramount?
No, I was on Prime because I was watching Fallout,
Mm.
and then the Landman was up there, and I was like, oh, but right below it, I saw Batman, Cape Crusader. It's a cartoon. And
I saw that. I started watching that a while ago. I wasn't impressed.
I like it.
I know you do.
You
like anything Batman.
I wouldn't say I like everything Batman. There are some things where I'm like, But in this, I really think this is kind of the spiritual successor to the animated series.
I get it, and that's what I went into it for. But then it was like something about it. I was like, no, this isn't what I thought it was going to be.
Well,
I mean, you got to remember the animated series for me was the pinnacle of fucking animation back in the day.
I mean, it's still. I mean, dude, it's hard to really top that. I mean, I could still watch it today and not be. Yeah. So. Yeah. Now you're gonna make me watch it. But since you did watch it, and
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Well, I'm not finished with it either. I'm like maybe 4 or 5 episodes into that,
and I probably won't go back to it. I'll be serious.
That's okay.
There's just too much other shit that I've been watching. Like I've been addicted to like new shit for some reason. I said I watched the new Running Man.
You did. You were basically you were like, hey, this was like way better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah. Kind of want to watch it again.
No, but I just thought I like Batman. It's a good Batman cartoon. Batman, Cape Crusader on Prime. Check it out. If you're a fan of the Bat. That's all I got to say about that.
And if you're not, you're probably not a fan of this show. So.
I think that's a fair assessment as well. I think that's a very fair assessment. I have been thinking a lot about streaming content for the upcoming year. I've been sitting there kind of...
because I fucking put mine out?
No, not at all, Jared. It's because it's a new year, and I would like to, make small steps towards, something.
Shit, I was trying to walk to the gym, but then it's fucking 19 degrees outside. I'm good.
Yeah, that's really cold, dude. I wouldn't want to go outside in that either. There are folks that thrive in that weather, and they just walk around like it's nobody's business.
Fuck that.
Epic is more than likely one of those folks. But, no, I was thinking about streaming content, and then Xbox Direct came out the other day, where they kind of revealed 4 games for the upcoming year. One of them being Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, you texted me that shit. I don't know.
Well, it takes place, the setting is in Japan. Okay. It looks really cool. And you know me, I'm not a big car racing.
A bunch of drifting?
No. There's like there's over 550 cars.
Okay.
It just looks like a fun game. Now, again, I'm not a big racing guy, or I haven't been since I was younger, I would say. I played them more frequently when I was younger.
Yeah, well, the thing with it these days, if you can't really play with a controller anymore. Everything's you got to have a sim set up.
Yeah, no, having a steering wheel is a lot of fun, though. I will say that.
Never had one. But yeah, I've never been a fan of Forza. Like, I guess because I'm a Gran Turismo head.
I love Gran Turismo as well. I mean, I played those.
I wish they made a new. They need to make a new.
Yeah, who knows, man?
Well, I guess you can just update 7. I guess they just keep updating 7.
That you could do that, but I think after a while, well, that's what most modern games are kind of doing now that I'm thinking of, especially like these like live service games, like BRs, for example. Like they're going to be around forever, just depending on how well they're updated.
I don't want to talk about those.
No, I'm just saying like the model, like around it.
I hate those. I don't know. Never. Go ahead.
Well, They also showed off Fable. Now, for those who don't know what Fable is one of the original Xbox games.
What's that got to do with your? Oh, that's what you plan on streaming?
Well, I was going to kind of roll all this into one.
Oh,
and all this stuff. So they're coming out with Fable in the autumn of this year. And for those who don't know what Fable is basically the story of your character in the world of Albion. All right, and and you've got to save it or from the dark forces. All right. You will not.
His name is Fabian.
It's Albion.
Albion is even worse than Fabian.
Fabian sounds.
Fabian's a word. It's an actual name.
Well, I believe that, but I still think Albion sounds better.
Must
than
be
Fabian.
some fucking elves shit.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures.
Oh, you know how I feel about elves.
Well, you like Lord of the Rings.
Ish.
Oh, stop.
I'm not a huge fucking. I'm not one of those motherfuckers that'll be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking be inside watching Lord of the Rings all weekend. Like,
you've never done that?
I did it when I was into it, only because I was trying to get the fucking feel of the world for the series.
A very good series, by the way.
Yeah, we're way. I don't know when we're getting season 3 of that.
No, but so they showed Fable, which looks incredible, and they showed one other game, and it's escaping me right now. Oh, geez. They showed 2 more. One I didn't really care
Didn't
for.
you say Final Fantasy something?
Well, I'm actually playing Final Fantasy VII right now. That is really fucking good. I know you're not a Final Fantasy person. I've only played like 1 or 2 in my entire life.
Fucking elves again.
They're not elves.
Oh, well, they're vampires with elf ears.
I'm not a vampire. I'm Cloud Strife. And then there's Tifa and Barrett and Wedge. All right.
Sounds like fantasy shit.
Well, it's called Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm good.
No, but I will say this. I just downloaded it the other night. I started playing it. I'm a few hours into it from bits. It's graphically impressive. It's a ton of fun to play, and I just think it's phenomenal. So it's a few years old. Obviously, it originally released on PlayStation first because it was a Sony exclusive. So this is my first chance getting to actually play it, and I think it's awesome.
Boo.
No, dude.
It's just because you fucking Xbox head motherfuckers. I'll tell you. PlayStation's the superior.
Not necessarily.
It's always had the superior exclusives, except for fucking. I guess we'll count Halo as fucking good.
Halo is the greatest. All of you should bow before Master Chief.
And if we ever get GTA fucking 6, I don't even know what number we're on. It's been so long,
dude. It's so crazy. So this was kind of getting into my streaming thing. So I'm thinking, man, you know what? We got a lot of fun stuff coming out again this year. Another positive quality year for gaming. And you know what? I was like, man, Grand Theft Auto is really going to kind of be the icing on the cake at the end of the year. If it, in fact, sees the light of day.
Yeah, I heard that it may be pushed back again. I heard this like a couple weeks ago. Maybe a week ago.
Well, if in the event that does not happen, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 and some of these games coming out this year are going to be games I'm really going to focus on and really try to stream and get something really going. Just because.
You going to get a camera or no?
I am up in the air about that still. I'm up in the air about that. That's it. But I've been in my chat every night alone, but that's okay. I'm still talking to myself.
Why do I have people in my chat? Oh, I guess because we do this, but
maybe
they
people
still
like
follow you over there.
Well, that's cool. They follow, but I'm just saying, I was in the chat. I talked to a bot. It was really neat. Talked to another person. Turned out to be my gaming buddy who I was gaming with currently.
What the fuck?
I was like, oh, somebody's in my chat. He was like, it's me. I was like, no, it's not. And I was like, type something. Then he was like, it's me. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So,
fucking stream sniper.
Shout out to Prodigy. Thanks, buddy.
You can't do that. You can't do that in role play.
No. I thought it was. I thought it was pretty
rule
funny.
break.
No, but I was just looking at some of these bigger titles coming out this year, and it's like, you know what? These have a lot of following, especially Grand Theft Auto, dude. Like, if I had like something really set up by then, it's like, hey, the release of Grand Theft Auto. Here's the first stream of it live or whatever.
I'm ready to see. I want to see what they're gonna do with RP. With that want to see what they do with that. I hope they make it easier, so like, because I don't necessarily want to play on PC all the time. Sometimes I just fucking like it. 'Cause this is just what I've known most of my life.
Oh, dude, trust me. As much as I would like to learn to play mouse and keyboard,
It's fun once you get used to it, but that fucking learning curve is a pain in the ass, and especially if you haven't played in a while. It's like, what the fuck? Where are the keys at?
yeah. So, I've always wanted to learn, but I don't think I would ever substitute over a controller. I don't think no matter how good I got with it, just because again,
Well, GTA, I play like I walk around, I do everything with the keyboard and mouse except for drive. I cannot drive fucking keyboard and mouse. I have to use a controller for that.
no, that would seem. I feel that would be a little difficult.
But there's motherfuckers who do it every day. Well, I mean that's why. But there's people I watch on streams. They're fucking driving like it's normal and running from cops and shit, and the cops are chasing them and doing pit maneuvers. I'm like, damn, motherfucker, I can barely go forward.
Yeah, accelerate. Just burning out.
And fucking hit and run into some shit.
No, well, I just wanted to bring that up just because it's something that I've been like, you know what, maybe I could do this. So it's something I'm kind of looking forward to. So the good thing is,
This don't. I don't know what you're planning on to do. Just don't be like, oh, I need this to do this. Like, just fucking do it.
no. I mean, I already stream. I was just trying to think of setting up something just kind of broader.
Yeah, a camera, motherfucker.
I'm still up in the air about that. Whatchamacallit. What I was going to say is that Forza actually comes out in May. So we've got a few short months until that comes out. And hopefully by then.
If anything, if I buy any racing game by then, it would probably be the new F126.
F126?
Only because they got the new cars, and I want to experience that. Yeah, and speaking of that, since we're on F1, a few cars have already been unveiled and on track. Ferrari was this week, and Alpine, and then I believe Red Bull already unveiled theirs, and they were on track. And then Cadillac, because Cadillac is new there this year.
Yeah.
And but they're using Ferrari engines till 2029 until their engine is ready. So we'll see. And we'll see if Ferrari can do some shit this year. I like the way the cars look. They're a little smaller than the since 2014. Totally new engine, new fuel, all that shit. So this is going to be probably a balancing act for everybody trying to figure out where they're going to be when the season starts. Kind of excited about.
Well, I was going to say that makes it a little exciting. It sounds exciting from a fan perspective.
Yeah, this is the time you should start paying attention because everything's new to everybody.
Okay, I think that's fair. So I can be a noob.
Now, I know you're not going to be waking up at fucking butt crack in the morning to watch any of the races like I do, but you're not a fucking insane person like I am.
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. I mean, I've gotten up early for obviously sorts of shit.
No, motherfucker. You don't know what I'm talking like 3:30, 4, 5.
Yeah, no, I ain't doing any of that.
That's not just for the race. That's fucking for qualifying and practice, all that shit.
Well, I like being a fan.
I can't wait for the first practice.
Yeah, I mean, I like being a fan, but at the same time, I also believe in just like, I guess, moderation of those things. I'm not saying like you should not watch the race, but to do that, I don't know if I could do that.
Well, for me, I like to watch because I want to see who's trending in which direction, and you have to see like how they perform to even understand it. And it's just like baseball, like it's over a period of time. Numbers start to stack up, and you can see where things are trending.
Yeah,
and it's kind of the same thing. I don't know. I'm like maybe I'm a secret statistic type person, but or more. I don't know. I guess more analyzing data sets is more of what I like.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude.
But AI does that nowadays, so I don't have to do that.
AI is everything, Jared. It's taken over the planet.
I don't know about that.
What you mean taking over the planet?
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's being publicized more than what it's capable of.
Okay, that's fair.
And a part of that is because a lot of money's being dumped into these companies right now with nothing to show for it.
All right.
So apparently there's like a bubble, an AI bubble. Like, I don't know if you ever remember or heard about the .com bubble.
No, you know what? That sounds familiar to me.
That was, I want to say, the late 90s, maybe early 2000s.
The .com bubble.
Yeah, it was a bunch of people, basically a bunch of people pumped a bunch of money into, hold on, we can look it up right now.
Oh, we are going to use the power of the internet on our side.
There we go. Why is it so fucking cold down here?
Let's see. The .com bubble was a stock market bubble that built during the late 1990s and peaked on Friday, March 10th, 2000. Its period of market growth coincided with widespread adoption of the World Wide Web and the Internet, resulting in a disposition of available venture capital and the rapid growth of valuations in new .com startups. Between 95 and its peak in March 2000, investments in the NASDAQ composite stock market index rose by 600%, only to fall 78% from its peak by October 2002, giving up all its gains during the bubble. It is also known retrospectively as the Tech Media Telecom, TMT bubble, since it boosted established companies in those sectors as well as internet startups. Jared, for folks out there whose brain does not compute like yours, could you please put that in English?
Basically, there was a bunch of tech startups that, because the internet's going to be this next great thing, and these companies, and they would be public, so they're publicly traded on the stock market, and so because they were starting up, they'd be valued at these crazy things because this is the next best thing, and then people would dump money into it, and then it didn't happen the way it was supposed to, and so it crashed.
I gotcha.
And a lot of people are speculating that that's what's going on in the AI market right now, with like Nvidia be like getting money dumped into it, their stock price going insanely high, and all these people who are like who make chips and GPUs and all that shit. That's what the speculation that we might be on the same verge of that, because although all those companies, wait, what was it? The second part of this.
This background right here? Historically, the .com boom can be seen as similar to a number of other technology-inspired booms of the past, including railroads in the 1840s, automobiles in the 1900s, radio in the 1920s, television in the 40s, transistor electronics in the 50s, computer time-sharing in the 60s, and home computers and biotechnologies in the 1980s. So it's almost like the advancement of certain technology, if that...
Yeah.
But
I don't think that's what I was looking for. Several companies communicate. So yeah, you had like Pets.com, like during the .com crash, many online companies like Pets.com, blah blah blah, Boo.com, as well as several communication companies such as WorldCom, North Point Communications, and whatever these fucking things failed and shut down. WorldCom was renamed to MCI, which, remember the MCI Center?
Yes.
In 2003, and acquired by Verizon in 2006, which then it became the Verizon Center. Others, but that's not important. But basically, a bunch of money was dumped into this shit, and then it failed. So nobody could get their money back.
Ooh.
Because if the company fails, same thing with Nvidia is probably not going to fail. But again, if there's no real return on investment for all the money that's being dumped in, like the market is going to have to crash at some point.
Yeah. That's pretty fascinating shit that we just pulled up. I feel like that we unearthed there.
But no, I keep hearing, and that's why I'm very cautious. And the other thing, people don't necessarily understand what AI is. I think, like, it's not intelligent. We're just feeding it like a bunch of, like I said, a data set. Yeah, and it's getting better and faster at scanning it. But guess what? Why that is? That's because NVIDIA chips, or not just NVIDIA, but chips are faster and smaller.
Yeah.
So you can run these things much faster, and they can go through larger data sets much faster. So, and then there's a thing. It's all the fucking data sets. Same thing with machine learning. I wish Lana was here because that's what he does. Machine learning is similar. It's just you're feeding this algorithm a bunch of data points, and you tell it to, hey, analyze this for this result. And again, that's what it does. And then over time, it learns the patterns of what you're trying to get out of it. Actually, it's similar to like robotics. Same thing, you're feeding it, it's like over time, as you tell it to, okay, I want you to pick up this thing. Which, again, has been around forever. Yeah. We've been dealing with robotics for people trying to make little robots and shit. You tell it to do this thing, it does this thing, it doesn't do it right the first time. So then it analyzes why it didn't do it right, and then it tries it again. And it's over time, it's building a bunch of data points, which that's what machine learning is.
Fascinating shit.
But people conflate machine learning and AI a lot. Now, they do kind of shake hands, but they're not like the exact same thing.
Yeah. Huh. All right.
So I just say be cautious, especially with these fucking the fucking videos are getting out of hand.
Well, yeah, they are, and that's where I was just kind of going. It's like, hey, it's taken over. But after you just so eloquently put, that was the
best way I could break it down.
Well, I mean, it's better than I could explain it. Yeah. I couldn't explain that shit.
Well, here's another thing. I keep seeing this a lot.
Ooh, my feet.
Yeah, well, my hands are getting cold. We're almost done. Well, kind of. What was I saying?
You were telling me that.
God damn it, RJ.
What? I mean, I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry.
I know it wasn't your fault. That was me just frustrated at the situation.
Well, since we are slightly distracted, me and Jared are cold. I got 2 pairs of socks on right now. Okay.
Yeah, it's more just my extremities.
That's why I've got these gloves on, these homeless man gloves that everybody gives me a hard time about. All right, but my hands are warm. Okay, and I've got repping my team, so I can stay warm.
Okay, that has nothing to do with
I know. We got distracted because I was talking about my cold feet with my 2 pairs of socks.
Fuck, that shit's gone. Don't remember what it was now.
That's okay. I mean, it's all right, dude. I forget things, too. Sometimes I forget to go to work. I'm just kidding. I don't
forget that.
No.
Oh, no, it was critical thinking. Everyone around me at the grocery store thinks you guys are nuts for being cold. Why is everybody in the grocery store listening to us?
Are we over the intercom in aisle 6?
We are in a basement that's not very heated. So
yeah. Well, and we also weren't birthed in like an igloo, like
in the Arctic and shit.
Yeah, you guys were like born there. Yeah. Like, of course you're built for it. Doesn't make any sense. It's just like when Tua comes up from Miami and gets cold and then just it turns into a shell.
I was thinking about critical thinking and like how it's not. I don't know why this comes up I guess because some of the shit that I see on social media, like in the comments and like how people analyze shit, and I gotta take into account some of that shit is probably bots too.
Yeah.
But it's just like wait, nobody else like thinks it. Nobody breaks shit down anymore, and tries to understand. They just. They just assume, and that's the problem. Like, if this is my issue with news. People watch these programs. Again, key word there, program. Critically think about that and break it down. They watch these things and they're like, oh, it's given to me in this small chunk. Oh, God, I didn't even want to go here, but it's given to you in these small chunks. And then you're told literally what to say when there's a conversation about said thing. Instead, it's funny because I was talking about this last night. I can tell which news programming you've been programmed by just by your talking points.
No, it's very easy.
It's very easy.
Yeah, in this day and age, yeah, 100%.
And it's like, bro, like if you don't see a problem with that, and you continue to keep watching these programs that are literally programming your brain, then I can't help you. That's where the critical thinking shit has gone away. It's like, oh wait, well, why is that person saying that? Instead of investigating, like we just did. I couldn't remember what .com was. You didn't know what .com was. And instead of me trying to fucking blow it out of my ass, I'm like, no, you know what? Let's do research. Very minimal research. Again, I always talk about first-hand sources, second-hand sources, and third-hand, which is the worst. Second-hand is okay, but again, it depends on where you're getting that second-hand information from. So I don't know. No, you're on your phone You're on your phone very loud so I can hear you. What? I don't know what that means.
What kind of shopping market are you in currently?
Yeah, like what?
Is shopping market a code word for help? Send help.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, it's just I don't know. We're fucking. These are not times that I like.
Sorry, I was trying to channel my inner 90s rock. You like my singing?
No, not at all.
I've been practicing.
Practicing what? That wasn't singing.
Well, I was practicing ways to annoy you.
Oh, well. You do that quite easily, sir.
Well, that doesn't need require or promote much practice at all. I don't need to practice that at all.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if promote is the word I was looking for, but I used it. So that conversation is now in the past. It's in the past.
Man, I got to go to the fucking store.
That's okay.
Well, no, it's not. It's because it's my situation today. It's not convenient for the way that I need to.
Dude, we should make like hover chairs like Professor X. Obviously, you have use of our legs and everything like that, dude. But having a hover chair, dude, like that where you could just like stay warm in and just like roll around in, that'd be sweet.
What? How lazy can you get?
I'm just saying that way. You know, it's cold outside, so you could just have like this little.
This man said he wants to look like a disabled person.
I don't want to look like a disabled person. I just want
because
a
he's
chair.
too lazy to walk around.
Well, I didn't say a disabled person is too lazy to walk. I didn't say that.
I didn't say that either, motherfucker.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Whoa, you said it.
I just said.
You know what I
just want Professor X's chair so we can just chill.
I did this.
Float around.
I did a spot. What was it? Wednesday, and I don't know how I got it. I was like, I just got back from a work trip because I was kind of setting up the later part of the Texas thing, and I was like, yeah, I just got back from a work trip on Texas, and I was like, man, this DEI shit is getting out of hand. Like all the stewardesses are ugly now.
Yeah, no shit.
How do you know? You ain't never been on a plane.
Stop! I'm having fun.
Did I say that last week?
No, I don't think you did.
So if you think about that, it's fucked up in a couple ways because I said stewardesses. You're not supposed to say that anymore. It's supposed to be flight attendants.
Okay.
And I said they're ugly because of DEI.
Oh, man. Look at all of you. And you're hideous.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny. It was a good, like, quick opener just to kind of get the crowd on, like, hey.
Hey, I'm Jared Lee, and I'm here to entertain you for the next 5.5 minutes. Or 10, or what? I don't know, whatever the time limit is.
I didn't even sign up for any spots next week.
That's all right, man. It's cold as shit outside. There's snow.
No, I don't mind that. It's just I was trying to get back to doing jiu-jitsu, but I don't think they're going to be open Monday.
No, I don't think a lot of things are going to be open Monday. I mean, they're prepping at my job for tomorrow to clean up for Monday morning, but we're going to be getting ice too, apparently. Yeah.
Okay. He said the one coming, the flight attendant coming back from L.A. Oh, well, I hadn't finished. I'm still working on that bit, but the second part is basically like because of the DEI shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, so I didn't want to be rude to them, so I pulled the pilot aside and like, hey man, where you keeping the hot ones? He was like, I'll slip you $20 for a hot flight attendant. He was like, gotcha, bro. Still working on it.
You can be like, they're in the cockpit.
But but I went back to my seat, and there it was, the most beautiful flight attendant I ever did, and all I had to do was slip the pilot a 20. I don't know. We're still, but literally there was one flight. Like I was like looking at all the other ones. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And then this one, and she never came back out. Like, and I'm sitting in the back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like she came out one time to check the thing, the overhead shit, and then was gone again. I'm like, why we got the ugly motherfuckers out here?
Maybe you need to buy first class or something. Maybe.
No, she wasn't in the first class.
I was gonna say maybe there's like levels of the
Plus,
plane.
First class has gotten it. It was a while where you could upgrade to first class. This was probably 5 years ago. I used to be able to upgrade to first class for like $60. Now it's like, oh, you want to bump up to first, depending on when you buy it. If you want to bump up to first class, it's like $300 and some dollars.
Oh Jesus.
And then like on the way back when I was checking in, it was like, hey, do you want to upgrade? Because I guess they're just trying to at the last minute trying to fill that spot. It was still $130. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I hated where I was sitting at, and motherfuckers, don't talk to me on the fucking plane. I have no interest in what you do for a living. I have no interest.
I get to see somebody. So where are you flying to?
This motherfucker sat down. He's in the aisle seat. First of all, he annoyed the shit out of me because we were like in the line together to get on the plane.
Yeah.
And he put a mask on and doing all this other shit.
Hello, Jared.
I'm like, what is this, fucking 2020? You're fucking putting masks on? I guess you people didn't want masks. But anyway. No. So then he gets on, and then I didn't realize he was going to be sitting right next to me. So he fucking sits in the middle seat, and I'm over here and by the window. And like he gets a phone call, and he's on the phone. He was like, yeah, blah, 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 this, that, other thing. Oh, yeah, congratulations on a mission complete or what, a well-done mission and blah, blah, blah. It sounded like he did like something with like airplane ordnance or some shit. He was very secretive, but I've been in the military. I kind of got the gist of what he was saying.
Or the bodies in the trunk.
He might have been a contractor too. But anyway, so he gets off the phone, and then somebody else is on the phone talking, and they're talking slightly louder than him. He was like, hey, do you hate when people get on the phone and talk all loud and shit? He was like, yeah, what I was on the phone for was probably a little more important than what him relative. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, do you want to stick your own dick in your ass?
Look, I fucking put the shade down and fucking laid my head down. I'm like, I don't want to hear what the fuck you're talking about.
That's when you should have him with the, I'm Jared Lee. And then just.
I ain't doing all that.
You should have said it just like that. I'm Jared Lee. You know, in a very ominous.
I didn't want to talk to him. It was too early in the morning.
That's fair. Yeah, that's very fair. That's very fair.
It was more afternoon, but.
That's okay. That's all right. You got your window.
No, it was early because I landed at like 1:40. So it was like morning, afternoonish.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, great. Well, I guess that's it because RJ didn't have anything to contribute to that.
I haven't been on a plane in quite some time.
You should probably do that before you're not allowed to do anything.
That's
you're not allowed to move anywhere.
Yeah, that. What the fuck? Anyway, but I guess it's that time of the show where I have to give you guys that courteous reminder that you can catch us anywhere you get your podcasts. That is Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. Every Monday at 9 a.m. sharp for the visual on YouTube. And every Saturday around 6:30 p.m. is here on Twitch.
Somebody asked me. Sorry, I didn't mean. Somebody asked me last night. Fucking, like, hey, you still do that radio thing? And I was like, you mean podcast? And I was like, yeah, bro, I do.
Oh,
well, you know I'm moving, right? I'm like, okay.
I'm also very excited.
Why do people always think I'm supposed to be fucking? Let me calm down.
Smooth jazz. 107.5.
I was chilling, right? I was just trying to have a beer, just chill. There was MMA on, so I was watching a little MMA. And this motherfucker came up to me, and he was just like, "Yo, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He was like, "You know, you're supposed to be blah blah blah. You should get up and blah blah." I was like, "No, I don't have to fucking get up. I can literally say hi to you. Like, I just don't understand why people expect you to have the same reaction to them as they. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't. You don't know what's going on in my brain.
Well, shove a stick up my ass and call me Chucker.
I don't know. It's just weird.
Jared, how the hell are you?
People are fucking weird.
They are weird, but we're not weird. You can get weird with us every week here. Oh, yeah.
And Mondays at 9 a.m.
Yeah, especially this Monday. It's going to be cold. So bundle up and listen to your favorite podcast
I'm not
duo.
looking forward to this shit.
Or-
Well, see you guys next week. I don't know. I just really brought my day down.
With the snow?
Yeah.
That's it. It's okay.
I fucking hate snow.
It's all right.
See y'all next week.
An hour? What am I supposed to do with the mad scientist for an hour?
You know, tamper in God's domain.
Peace.
If you so hard, you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
The merit scientist lab.